In the heart of the dense Tryred forest, there stood an isolated town known as Blackwood. Legend had it that the townspeople made a pact with dark forces long ago, trading prosperity for a sinister price, sacrificing one of their own to the ancient entity that dwelled deep within the woods. This secret pact had been passed down through generations, shrouded in mystery and fear. Emma, a young and curious journalist, stumbled upon the chilling tales of Blackwood while sifting through the archives of Tryred Witness, a local newspaper known for its coverage of strange occurrences. Intrigued by the tantalizing mystery, Emma decided to dig deeper and uncover the truth behind the eerie rumors that haunted Blackwood. Armed with determination and a thirst for the unknown, Emma set out to the town, driving through winding roads flanked by looming trees that seemed to whisper ominous secrets. As she arrived in Blackwood, the atmosphere was oppressive, the air heavy with an unspoken dread that sent shivers down her spine. The townspeople eyed her warily, their gazes filled with a mix of hostility and apprehension. Determined to unravel the truth, Emma began her investigation, delving into the history of the town and its dark past. She learned about the mysterious disappearances that plagued Blackwood, with each victim vanishing without a trace, leaving nothing behind but a lingering sense of foreboding. One night, as Emma pored over old newspapers in the dusty archives of Tryred Witness, she stumbled upon a hidden article detailing a chilling account of a sacrificial ritual that took place in Blackwood centuries ago. The article described how the townspeople had gathered in the heart of the forest, offering up one of their own to appease the ancient entity that dwelled within. Shaken by the revelation, Emma knew she was onto something big. She delved deeper, piecing together fragments of information that painted a grim picture of the town's dark secret. The more she uncovered, the more she realized the sinister truth. Blackwood was indeed sacrificing its own people to satisfy an insatiable evil that lurked in the shadows. Determined to expose the truth, Emma sought out the town's elder, a weathered man with eyes that held the weight of centuries. He spoke in cryptic riddles, warning her of the dangers that lay ahead if she persisted in her pursuit of the truth. Undeterred, Emma pressed on, driven by a fierce determination to uncover the secrets that Blackwood held. One fateful night, Emma followed a trail of clues deep into the heart of the forest, guided by an otherworldly force that seemed to beckon her closer. As she stumbled upon a clearing bathed in moonlight, she witnessed a chilling sight. The townspeople gathered in a circle, chanting in a language long forgotten, their faces contorted in a mix of terror and reverence. At the center of the circle stood a hooded figure, holding a blade gleaming in the pale moonlight. Emma's heart raced as she realized the horrifying truth. She had stumbled upon the sacrificial ritual that had haunted Blackwood for centuries. With bated breath, she watched as the figure raised the blade, poised to strike down an innocent victim chosen to appease the ancient entity. Filled with a fierce resolve, Emma stepped out of the shadows, her voice ringing out with a clarity that silenced the chanting crowd. She confronted the hooded figure, demanding answers and challenging the dark forces that held Blackwood in their thrall. As the townspeople turned to her, their eyes widened with fear and uncertainty, Emma knew she had to act swiftly to break the cycle of sacrifice that had plagued the town for far too long. With a trembling hand, she reached out to the hooded figure, pulling back the veil to reveal a face etched with sorrow and resignation. The figure's eyes met hers, filled with a silent plea for redemption. In that moment, Emma understood the weight of the town's burden, the legacy of fear and darkness that had consumed generations in its grip. Determined to break the cycle, Emma spoke with a voice filled with steely resolve, condemning the ancient entity and its hold over Blackwood. The townspeople watched in stunned silence as she defied the dark forces that had held them captive for so long, her words cutting through the oppressive atmosphere like a beacon of hope in the darkness. As the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, a sense of peace washed over Blackwood, the heavy pall of dread lifting like a veil. The townspeople looked to Emma with a mix of awe and gratitude, their faces transformed by a newfound sense of freedom and hope. In the days that followed, Blackwood underwent a transformation, shedding its dark legacy and embracing a future filled with promise and light. The townspeople came together, united by a sense of renewal and rebirth, determined to forge a new path free from the shadows of the past. And as Emma bid farewell to Blackwood, her heart filled with a sense of fulfillment and purpose, she knew that she had uncovered a timeless truth, that even in the darkest of places, light could still shine, driving out the shadows and illuminating a path to redemption.